Welcome to class. Today is day 18 of our whole being health challenge, and I'm getting outside while the weather is just still fantastic here, soaking up all the sunshine, getting in those light codes, so it's going to be a little squinty-eyed. But today's class, we're going to be talking about the ripple effect of healing. So why don't we come right away into a child's pose. Bring your knees wide, your big toes to touch. Sit back towards your heels, lengthen through the arms, let your forehead come down. And as soon as we come into the physical shape, we come to the breath. Beginning to lengthen the inhalation, the slight pause, and the exhalation back out. Allowing the physical body to become heavy, letting go of the muscular engagement, and the inner body becomes fuller, receptive, connecting to that full nurturing breath. So when we talk about the ripple effect of healing, it first starts with healing ourselves. And when we do show up to healing our own wounds, it starts to help others heal too. And that ripple effect affects the entire consciousness and all of humanity. So let this be a reminder that it is never selfish to first nurture and heal you. That actually this is the first place we must come to have the effect on others that we desire. To help others heal, we must first heal. So let this practice here be an opportunity for you to heal. There'll be lots of strong movements, lots of opportunities to strengthen the physical form and the mental body. Good. One more full breath. And on your inhale, rise up onto hands and knees right away, just coming into some intuitive movement. So it's this kind of mixture between structure and freedom. And we have the structure and the physical postures and the freedom to move within those postures in a way that really feels natural, what our body is calling for. So keep breathing, keep moving around a little bit here, warming up the wrists, opening the spine. Good, and as you're ready and you feel like you've had enough of that, walk your hands one footprint further forward, press through the hands, send the sit bones up to the sky, downward facing dog. And once we're here, we just pedal it out, wiggle your hips side to side. So starting to tap into what you need today for your healing. Maybe it's just more time to yourself. Maybe it's fuller breaths. Maybe it's really loving the experience that you're going through, even if it's really challenging right now. Tap into that intuition. What is it that you need to heal? Good. Lift your heels, ripple forward into plank pose. Inhale. Exhale, bend the knees and glide your sit bones back, downward facing dog. Move like that with the breath. 2 more. Inhale. And exhale. Inhaling forward. And exhaling back. And in our downward dog, start to settle your heels down. Press into the left hand and reach the right arm by your side towards your hip. Starting right away, coming into our balancing, we'll even start to peel our left foot up off the ground. Really testing the balance here. It's all good if you wobble, if you fall out of it. Come right back in. One more breath. Good, and then start to shift your weight forward into a plank pose and bring your knee to your elbow. Shift to the right side, coming into a side plank. Reach the right arm up to the sky. Good, and exhale, come back through your plank pose. Come down onto your elbows. Full round of breath here. Good, and then shift the weight into the right arm. The arm will come over on a diagonal, placing the elbow underneath the shoulder, come onto a lower down side plank on the right. Lift the left arm up to the sky. Good, and slowly release the left hand down, press it back into plank pose and downward facing dog. Exhale. Beautiful. Spread your fingers, press the earth down, lengthen through the spine. Send the left arm to your side body. Good, and then start to lift that right leg. Yes, challenge is good for us. Keep growing through the challenge. One more breath. And then start to shift forward into plank pose. Bring your elbow to your right knee. Good. And then slowly start to shift to your right side and lift your left arm up to the sky. Side plank with that right knee lifted. Bring the hands back down through plank. Come onto your elbows. And then shift into the left elbow. Try to bring the elbow underneath your shoulder and come onto the side plank, left side. Lift the hips up. Send the fingertips up. Good. Press back through your plank pose. Downward facing dog. Inhale, ripple forward, plank. Exhale, glide back, down dog. 2 more. Move with the breath. Good. Bring your knees down. Shift your shoulders past your wrists and come halfway down. Exhale, press up. You can keep your knees lifted. You can cross your ankles. Second set. Shoulders past the wrist. Come down for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Press up. Tuck your toes under. Send it back. Downward facing dog. Good. Start to tiptoe, crisscrossing your feet as you come to the front of the mat. Toes to wrists, fold forward, bend your knees a whole lot, shake out your head. Interlace your fingers behind your back, squeeze the palms together, lengthen through the arms, send the hands overhead. Squeeze your inner thighs. Draw your navel in and up, lengthen your tail up to the sky, straighten through the legs. Good. Exhale, release the hands back behind your back and sit all the way down on towards your bum. Coming right away into our boat pose. Lift your feet high. Open your arms wide and sit a little lower. Good. One more breath. Good. And inhale, come all the way up. Cross your ankles in front of you. Come into a forward fold with the right or left leg crossed in front. Good. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, release. Zip the legs together and stand all the way up. Reach the arms up overhead. Exhale, hands through heart center. Good. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, uncross the legs and fold. Press through the hands, send it back into plank pose. Full round of breath here. Exhale, send it back, downward facing dog. Good job. Spread the fingers and then start to grip the mat with the left hand. The right arm comes by to your hip. Start to send the left leg up. Once again, challenging the balance. Good, and then keep that right arm as is and start to shift forward into your plank with your left knee to elbow. Then rotate to the right heel, come into your side plank on the left side, and then send that left leg out to the side. Coming into our fallen triangle, we sit down to the earth. Spread the legs wide, lift the heart, exhale, fold forward. Good. Inhale, rise all the way back up. Plant your left hand down. Send the weight into your right leg. Lift your left leg up off the ground. Good. And then bring the knee back through towards your left elbow. Plant your right hand and pivot all the way over into your right side. Coming into the side plank with the knee and the arm lifted. So good. And then look to the front edge of your mat and we'll slowly plant the left foot down. With both knees bent, rise up into your crescent lunge. Lift the heart. Reach the arms back behind you. Bring the hands to the back of your skull and then lift the arms a little bit further away. Straighten through the back leg. Exhale, hands come down through heart center. Send that left leg up to the sky, three-legged dog. Inhale, shift forward, three-legged plank. Come down through your chaturanga. Inhale, lift the heart. Pull the heart forward. Cobra. Exhale. Meet back in your downward facing dog. Beautiful. Press into the hands. Start to send the left arm to your side body. Send the right leg up to the sky. Yes, shift forward. Bring elbow to knee. Pivot to the inside of that left foot and send the right leg out to the side into this fallen triangle. Plant the foot down, sit your bum down, open your legs wide, fold forward. Good. Inhale, rise on up. Plant that right hand down. Press into the left foot, lift up. Woo! Start to shift all the way to the left hand. Rotate that right knee up to the sky. Right hand up to the sky. Yes. And with control, we slowly step the right foot forward. Keep the right knee bent, the back knee bent. Rise all the way up into your crescent lunge. Hands come to the back of the skull and then start to straighten the leg and send the arms, send the heart up. Exhale, hands come down. Send that right leg up to the sky, three-legged dog. Exhale, shift forward, plank pose. Come down through your chaturanga. Lift to the tops of the feet, up dog or cobra. Meet back in our downward facing dog. Let's do this again. Start to send the right hand to the right hip. Lift the left foot up off the ground. Find your focal point. Good. Start to bring the knee to the elbow. Shift forward into plank pose. Good. And then rotate to the right inside of the right foot and lift that left leg through. Good. Sit down into your fallen triangle. Wide-legged forward fold. Lift the heart. Fold forward. Inhale, rise on up. Press through the left hand, the right foot, lift up. Good, and bring your elbow to knee, knee to elbow, and rotate all the way to the right side, side plank. Really testing the balance. You've got this. Slowly step the left foot forward. Crescent lunge with the back knee bent to begin. Hands to the base of the skull, and then lift the hands up and away, straighten the back leg. Good. Hands through heart center this time, adding on. Instead of launching at the back foot, try to pull the front foot forward as you lift up into our warrior three. Keep the back knee bent to begin. Wrap that right hip down, lift the inner thigh and straighten through both legs. Good. Slow and controlled. We bring the back toes down. Crescent lunge. Exhale, hands come down. Send that left leg up to the sky. Shift it forward, three-legged plank. Come on down through your chaturanga, slow and controlled. Flip to the tops of the feet. Lift the knees up. Up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Good work. Draw the left arm to your side body. Lift the right leg up to the sky. Inhale. Start to shift forward. Don't judge the process. Notice falling out of it is part of the experience. Shift the elbow to the knee. Rotate to the inside of the left foot and send that right leg out to the side. Fallen triangle. Sit down into it. Open the legs wide. Puff up the heart. Fold forward. Inhale, rise on up. Plant the right hand back down. Send the weight into the left foot. Lift up. Bring your elbow to knee. Rotate all the way across to side plank on the left side, knees lifted, arms lifted. Yes, you've got this. This work you're doing right now is helping change the course of your life and those around you. Start to step the right foot forward, bend through the back knee, rise all the way up, crescent lunge. Hands to the back of the skull and then straighten through the back leg, lift the heart up, wrap that outer left hip forward. Good, exhale, hands to heart center. Start to send the weight forward by drawing that right heel back and lifting off the back leg. Bend through the standing leg, warrior three, wrap that left hip down, inner thigh lift, straighten through both legs. Slow and controlled, send the left foot back down, arms reach up, crescent lunge. Hands come down, exhale, inhale, right leg lifts. Exhale, plank pose. Inhale all the way down. Exhale, lifting up, up dog or cobra. Exhale, meet back in our downward facing dog. 3 full breaths here, well done. Good, look to the front edge of your mat, start to tiptoe your way all the way there. And this time we'll come into an opposite cross of the legs, so just remember which side you did last time. Zip the legs together, fold over the legs. This time bend through the knees and sit all the way onto your bum, cross the legs in front of you, come back into our boat pose. Good, so we'll come all the way down, coming into this hovering boat. And then all the way up, open the legs wide, bring the hands through the legs. Good, inhale down, low boat. Exhale up, open the legs, hands come through. Lift the heart a little bit more. Yes, come on down. Last one. Lift up, pull the heart through. Yes, come back, slow and controlled for 5, all the way down onto your back. 4, 3, 2. And 1. Good work. Bring your feet down, close towards your bum, arms down by your sides, prepping for bridge pose. There's different variations within all of these poses you'll learn as you take more classes from different people. So just take what works for your own body. Maybe it works better for you to bring your heels close enough so you can just brush them with your middle fingers. Or maybe you need a little bit more space and the feet need to walk further away. Inhale. Exhale, press the earth away, lift your hips up. Good, keep lifting, keep squeezing the inner thighs. Maybe the hands interlace and we roll the shoulders underneath us. Lift. Press the heels away, lift the hips up a little bit more. And then we'll slowly release. Once you're on your back, if you'd like, you can come into a plow pose. So hands are down by your sides and we draw the knees into our chest and we roll all the way up. Keep your chin to your chest. Your knees can actually be bent towards your ears. The feet do not have to touch behind you. Keep your hands down. If there is space and you want it, feet touch. Tuck the toes under, lengthen through the legs. Big expansion through the back body. One more full breath. And as you're ready, you roll all the way out of it onto your backs. Either coming into constructive rest with the feet wide, knees together, legs extend long into Shavasana. Your choice. Close your eyes down. Acknowledge the work that you've done, building strength, moving through the blockages, the limiting beliefs, really doing that deeper healing, showing up. Take your time in Shavasana. Give yourself this time to rest, absorb the practice, and we'll see you on the mat soon.